Day 377, 22 for 22. Good morning. Hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and don't quit. Alright, so today we're going to talk a little bit about sitting in the past and then not being able to move forward. We talked a little bit about that here and there, but it's such a big thing. We get set in our ways. It's awful hard to just simply shut things off that have been going on in our head for however long we were in. We humans have a tendency, depending on their personality, some people are always upbeat, some people are always negative, and the ones that are in between. Like, I'm pragmatic. I see the worst and look for the best. I think that equals that. I'm not a scholar. But then there's the people that are, the world could be burning down around them, and they're like, oh, everything's gonna be fine, it's gonna be great, and then you have the negative Nelly where things could be great and they could find something bad in that good. So when we get faced with an adversity, whether it's a missing limb, PTS, TBI, one of the pillars crumbles and it crumbles badly, loss of friends, we have a tendency to head into the suck, and that's not a good place to be, because when you just sit there and let that wound fester and fester and fester, it gets gangrene, and then you're amputated. You've got to make positive moves. Quit doing that to your toys. Otherwise, you won't get in the mold. But if you just sit there and let it fester, it's not going to get better. You have to treat the wound. You have to try to make it better. You have to try to get it healed as best as you can. Some things you can't heal completely. That scar will always remain. As I said, we are a sum of all our good experiences, bad experiences, and horrible experiences. We are a sum of it. You cannot cut it out. You can not even gloss over it, but you can mitigate its effects on you. It's even with an idea, I can't completely just flow. Don't ask me to rap. How to put it? There's ways to go about the struggles that you have, and sitting pat and just taking it on the chin is not the way to go about it. You need to do something to move forward. You need to do something to move past. You need to go over, under, through, left or right of that obstacle that's in your way. It's the only way I can put it. But sitting there and slowly edging towards the edge of the cliff and then looking into the abyss and then saying that looks better than life and then jumping in is not the answer. For all the crap that is in life, life is beautiful. My life ain't perfect by any stretch, but it ain't that bad. In many ways, it's freaking really great. And I've got my pillar. One just went in the garage, one's cruising around on his Spider-Man bike, and the other one's coming back from, I don't know, a long trip to the end of the road. And then I have my wife inside, and I have my other little one. And, if you have that in your life, and you are sitting on the edge of that cliff, you need to think about that, because they're there and they love you. They're there because they love you. They're not there just to be there. And in many cases, I'm sure in some it's just, it's a convenience. But in many cases, you're loved, and you need to know that. You don't even have to feel it, but you need to know it. And, and me personally, I'm not doing this to try to have you sit pat and then edge closer to that cliff and jump off. I'm sitting here putting myself out here, my life experiences, to show you that somebody friggin' cares. So I need whoever's sitting on the edge of that cliff to slowly edge back away from the edge, and if you need to, low crawl and get back into your life. Figure a way around the roadblocks in your life, because sitting there wallowing in it and letting it eat you up is not doing you or your family any favors. It's definitely not doing you a favor. And that's the thing, is we need to be able to get you to where you see the positives in life. Careful! No head-on collisions. Alright, so anyway, going to do some push-ups. And as I said, I've been there, and as I have also said, it's not because I was in combat. But I have been in that hole, and I've gotten out of that hole. And if you follow me, you can get out too, I hope. Can't promise anything, but I'm trying to lead the way. Ready? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1 for the airborne ranger in the sky. 1 for the infantry. 1 for the fallen. Oh, hello, bear. How about go help your brother? You were right there. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and let's go. You okay?
Daddy.
What happened?
Daddy.
You're walking okay. Nothing's broke. You're good. What?
Hey. Hey.
He fell. Come on back, bud. There's a bagpiper down. Alright, so stay in your fight. Don't quit. If you need help, seek help. Get it from friends, family, professionals. But please, whatever you do, do not seek the permanent solution of suicide to a temporary problem or even a permanent problem. You can do this. Tough out.